Yeah, I would go along with that. I always looked for weaknesses. I looked for their strengths, but I also looked at how what other people did against them, how that was successful. And if it was something that I didn't do, or I would add it to my repertoire, call it football plagiarism. I'm stealing. If it works against them, then I would add that into my game. But I'm exactly the same. It's about me. It wasn't about them. It's about what he said. It's about that. And it's a continual process. Every week is something different. But it's a gift to be able to look at someone and figure them out. And I love to do that. LT, I love to look at LT and like, yeah, man. As opposed to having fear, let's go. I'm ready to compete. So I understand. I understand exactly what he's saying.
Larry, this is a question that I've asked every year, but people always tell me that they like it, and it can be awkward, and you can say you don't want to answer if you don't want to. But that's a weird setup. I get it. We're first timers here. But the question is regarding when you first make it to the NFL. Obviously, there's a little bit of a financial situation that you find yourself in that you weren't in before in life. I don't know what your financial situation was like before, but I'm assuming it was different when you got to the NFL. Can you talk about what it was like the first time that first NFL paycheck came, and all of a sudden you were like, "Oh, this is different." If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. But
I'd probably say when I saw the numbers, like it was, because you never realize, and this is gonna be funny. Like, it's not even about how much I was making, it was about how much the government was taking from me.
this is New York State, we get it. We get it.
I was really like, I didn't know they took like, I was like, what?
Nobody prepared you for that one,
I was like, man, they're taking a lot of money. But it was a blessing just because, like I was telling you, my parents are first generation, so like there was times where I used to come home and like, the lights would be off, or we wouldn't have running water, or like just something would happen, just regular, like just life would happen. You know what I'm saying? And my biggest thing was always just trying to be able to put myself in a position where, my family, like with children, whenever I have them, like would never have to be in that situation again. So when I started making like the money, started seeing the game checks, like it just kind of gave me that sense of security, but also like this is just phase one. Like we still got to get to the second contract. We still got to make sure that everybody's like really secure and really safe, and really be able to not only do things for yourself, but for your family, for your friends, and just try to set that solid foundation. Because when you're the first, I feel like you really have to like set the bar really high. So I'm trying to set the bar as high as possible. That way, like everybody after me, has something to kind of chase. So.
Nice. What do you think about, Ernest, what do you think about the contracts now versus what they were like back in the day? I didn't realize that. And to take it out of football for a second, some of these baseball contracts are ridiculous. It's crazy. When football, baseball, whatever it is, however you want to talk about it, what do you think? I mean, what do you think? Do you think that are pro athletes making too much money, or is it like, no, they're worth every penny, this is a talent that they deserve every penny they can get?
No, they definitely worth the money. And I mean, when you really look at it, comparatively speaking, the ownership, how much money are they making?
Yeah.
For them to be able to pay the amount of money that they can pay these guys, then what are they taking on? I mean, everybody that gets the money, even when I came through, there were people whose shoulders that I stood on that made a lot less money than I did. So I was definitely appreciative of those guys. And I think with the guys that are making the money now, even, I mean, in all aspects of entertainment, with the amount of money that they're making, there's shoulders that they are standing on as well. And as I think the appreciation for what they're able to make is, I think is there. Even though it might not be something that people talk about, but the people that came before, the people that set it up so that it can be the way it is, and it's definitely a gift, it's a blessing. To be able to make the money in such a way that they're able to make it, now. Just like it was a blessing when I made the money that I made. And I, hope for Larry, for this year and beyond, because he's trying to do something special for his family. I mean, when you hear a man speak that way, I mean, it's something different about the mentality and the recognition that I'm trying to set it up so that whoever comes after me have to appreciate it and go to work as well. So it's a blessing. I hope you have a fantastic year. We're gonna pray for you. We're gonna pray for you.
Larry, let's talk current. Let's talk current events. Obviously, this guy, he's coming to play for the Browns this year. Well, not this guy, obviously, but the Odell. Can you talk about when you heard the Odell Beckham news? How did it make you feel? How do you feel about this upcoming year? I know, listen, man, we're pumped up. I gotta tell you, as Browns fans, we've had a couple years where we weren't quite as pumped. We can all admit it, right? And this year feels different. We are excited. It's not all because of Odell, but that's a big part of it. But Baker too. Jarvis is awesome. You guys on the defensive side of the ball are electric. Like, can you just talk a little bit about what are we going to see in 2019?
Let me see. Well, Odell's really cool. I mean, it's funny. My sister FaceTimed me, and I know what she was calling for, and she was kind of like stuttering on the phone. And I was like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "You guys just got like what?" She's like, "You guys just got just say it." She's like, "You guys got Odell?" And I was like, "What?" Like, no, he didn't. And then I looked on ESPN. I was like, "Oh wow, we did get him." So I mean, that was pretty cool, just because I know that him and Jarvis have a really good relationship, and me and Jarvis are pretty close. So I already know from Jarvis' character what kind of person Odell is. So, and especially what kind of player he is. So I think it's definitely exciting, just because I feel like we have all the pieces. Like, I felt we had the pieces last year, but now we really have the pieces. Not only pieces, but I feel like we have the right coaches in place to really take everybody to the next level. And I feel like you guys have really been, like we're about to awaken this sleeping giant that's been asleep for a really long time, and I can tell because I feel like even on Twitter they had a little poll that said we have the best fans in the world, which I already knew, but appreciate you guys. But it's just really exciting. You know what I'm saying? Because he talked about his favorite moment as a Brown, and mine currently is when we're playing the Jets. Thursday night game, quick turnaround, and enter Baker Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? And the whole energy was different. The crowd was electric. Defense was playing real well, offense was clicking. And it just kind of showed what it's gonna look like from now on. You know what I'm saying? You get to come to the game and not worry about the all mans and so close. Now you get to actually watch a team that's ready to go out and not only compete but win. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's really exciting. I feel like we have the pieces, and we're pumped too. But we still gotta go to OTAs and everything. So just keep it cool, and come September, everything's gonna be good.